This used to be the old Sapporo railway station. We're inside the historical village of Hokkaido.
This is a replica of Kaitaku Sapporo headquarters of the colonisation that burned down in 1879. It was built of wood, but they've rebuilt it in concrete.
A group of school kids. Very well behaved. School excursion. Group of kids. And here comes a horse and trolley.
This is the residence of the Temiya station master, and the building was moved here from Otaro. Shoes off in all these buildings. Laundry.
Yes.
This is a Western style residence. Shirokancha. Yes, he established the first baseline measurement in Hokkaido. He had an American lifestyle in the Western style front part of the residence. This building is a compromise between Japanese and Western style. That's toilets. I presume that's the owner of the place, the surveyor, and his family. This is the Matsuhashi family residence. They were a real estate company owners, and they built their home in an early tin roof style with western rooms. I think this is an altar. This is the residence of renowned Japanese author Takeo Arishima. No, it's a children's room. It's a rocking horse out there. That's the writer and his family. This is the Horikawa sub-prefectural government building. Rickshaw.
This is a secretary. Put it down. Remember we had one in Paris?
Yeah.
Is this yours? There you are.
This is a newspaper building, the Otaro Shimbun building. This is the where they set the type, and here is the printing press. It's to make postcards. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. Watch how you do it. Yeah, go over there. Pull the handle. Yeah.
Pull, yes.
Okay.
What have I got? Oh, wow.
Today,
Very good.
and that's right, on the entrance,
Ah, that's the entry.
number 3, station of Sapporo.
Station?
Yes, Sapporo Station. That's right.
Okay.
Pull down.
Okay.
Push up. Okay. This is the Kaitaku Industrial Office, and it's the oldest structure in the historical village. And it was a centre for the construction and manufacturing industries, where young Japanese learnt new technologies and worked under American guidance. This is the Hokkaido Middle School, the first private junior high school in Hokkaido. Lots of pianos and organs in this room. schoolroom, and actually some kids there. Putting up some displays. This is the Ryuinji Temple. It's a farming village temple of the colonial period. Although they were poor, the settlers contributed large amounts of money to build a fine temple. This is Horikawa Church. It was built by a settlers company that was founded by Puritan Christians in Kobe. It was used as a meeting hall and a place for education, and provided spiritual support for immigrants. They even provide a shoehorn at the doorways of these places. This is a grocery shop. This is a barber's shop. Somebody having a shave. And a very talkative barber by the sound of it. This is the post office, Shimauta Post Office. When it opened in 1886, herring fishing was flourishing, and the post office was used for money remittance by fishermen who came from Honshu to Hokkaido to work. The red brick police box, as it's called by local residents, kept watch over the town until 1971. Has an exceptional Japanese style roof. Lots of kids around the Koban police box. This is Kurumasa Inn. Until 1984, this inn flourished as a lodging for travellers or a place to wait for trains. These are the guest rooms at the hotel. Tatami mats, and you put futons down. There's the futons. That's the bath, onsen, and of course the toilet. Three with a mouth. So it's the Sanmasu buckwheat noodle shop.
Soba, my favorite.
Yeah, prospered as a meeting and banquet place in 1909.
This is Dongking. Dongking, that means it's Tokyo, I think.
Oh,
That must be where they boil the water for the noodles. Watch out for your head.
this is the Takei Sake Brewery, which not only brewed and sold rice wine, sake, but also sold general merchandise.
Cuss. These could be old calendars.
This is Dr. Kondo's clinic. It was located in a fishing town, and it featured an early American design and a large book collection stored in a traditional Japanese kura warehouse. There's the doctor's office. This is probably the operating room. This is another grocery, Takeoka's grocery, where rice, general goods and kitchenware were sold. This is the yard of the grocery. This is the Oishi sweet shop. The owner of the shop, Mr. Taizo Oishi, was skilled in the art of making sweets. These are the moulds for making the fish. This This is the kitchen for making the sweets. And Jung wants to take one of these home. This is a farriery or a horseshoe maker's shop.
This is nice. Horseshoes, yeah. Horseshoes.
Oh, this is where they're making the horseshoes.
Yeah, it's the finished product. And they're up there on the wall for sale.
This is a cart and sleigh factory. Somebody making a sleigh, making the wheels. Well, well, Jung has found a well. This is the blacksmith's shop. This is a warehouse. It's very important for collecting and distributing agricultural produce during the colonial period. This is a Hirosa photo studio, which was open until 1958. The second floor roof is partially made of glass for natural lighting. And some of the photos. And that's the partially glass roof. Yep, that's one. Very steep stairs.
Very steep.
This is the Sapporo Agricultural College's Hostel, which was home to more than 10,000 students until its closing. It had its own student council from the beginning in 1903. Oh, this must be the food available for the students. This will be a dormitory. This is part of the mountain village, the locomotive shed of the logging railway. It's a shed to store and maintain log transport engines. This is the Martial Arts Gymnasium of Hokkaido. The students all had to take courses in judo or kendo. So it's just a big hall for martial arts. There's the costumes up there. This is Kondo's dyeing shop, founded in 1898. It's Asahikawa's oldest dyeing shop. We're now in the fishing village, and this is Chuchiya's storehouse. Half of the storehouse projects out to the sea, so boats can go ashore under the storehouse and cargo can be directly loaded and unloaded through the floor opening.
It's going to be near the sea, that's why it's built over the water.
This is the Akiyama family's structures for herring fishing. They were a large family who fished for herring along the shores of Otaru. They're building to this side. The right side is the family's residence, and on the left is the residence of the fishermen who came to Hokkaido to work.
This, I guess, must be a well.
Probably some sort of well. Yeah.
Water
And
and
fire, and then the boiling water, and then you can cook the fish there as well.
Yum. That's where the fish is. Okay. fish fries. Don't they?
This is a herring storage house.
Oh, such an old
The Akiyama family house. For 3 generations, the Akiyama family were engaged in herring gill net fishing and
Isn't there something like that in Hardy Street thing?
like what? Oh yes,
The fire thing.
this thing, yeah. We're now in the farm village, and this is the Yamamoto fire tool hovel. Fire prevention was essential because houses were mostly made of wood. That's a fire engine. And those sleds were probably used when it was snowing.
It's actually stopped.
Yeah, this is Wakasa's storehouse, and it's the oldest existing structure of its kind. There he comes.
That's a horse. Who's the all year long? Oh, it's coming this way.
This is the Sokeshomabetsu relay station. Before railways were built, roads had relay stations at crucial points, and horses carried travellers and freight.
Stables.
Yeah, these are the stables. These are travellers waiting for transport and having a cup of tea while they're waiting. This is the Silkworm House. Silk was Japan's key export in the Meiji era.
Hi, konnichiwa.
Weaving silk. Mm.
Ah, so it's still alive?
Yeah,
Oh.
there's a lot of silkworm larvae.
I don't know what this is.
Larva,
It's a
silkworm, cocoon, yeah.
はい、いらっしゃいませ。
And that's the history of it, see?
Mm.
The cycle of it.
Yeah, when you've got a And this is a farm machinery shed of Takikawa sheep wool. Lots of agricultural equipment. Hokkaido was the first region in Japan to use large agricultural machinery. This is the house of a farmer soldier in Osamunai, who would have worked both in defence of the North Front and in agricultural development. This house was unsuitable for Hokkaido's cold climate, and as a result the farmer soldiers and their families endured a very difficult life. This is the Iwama family farmhouse. They came from Miyagi prefecture and belonged to the Shisoku settlers who are descendants of the samurai. That's a kettle, the usual thing. This is the Yamada's storehouse. Built
I'm not Japanese.
Japanese only.
Ah.
Malaysiaからおいでなった。
Malaysia, yeah. So what are you making? You're making shoes? slippers.
マレーシアなんか最近ガタガタとか言ってなかったかってよくわかんないんだけどごめん
I
ね
don't understand. These are the shoes this gentleman is making. Konnichiwa.
This is a rice storehouse. The Kawanishi family were rice farmers who settled from Nagano Prefecture. There was one,
Too
so
far.
that's rice. Oh, I've got a close one. This is rice being stored. We're going to have a look at the shrine this way. This is the Shinano Shinto shrine. It's a small but traditional Shinto shrine built by settlers from the Shinano region. There's the traditional lions guarding the place. This is the Higuchi family farmhouse, a rice farming family who settled from Toyama Prefecture and built a Toyama style farmhouse using a carpenter from their homeland. And here is the family. Yes, that's where they get their water from.